Hey guys, this is Francesca from Consciousful Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel and clicking on this video. Today, this video is going to be about fire signs and their soulmates and the love reading for mid-March. So first, I'm going to go ahead and start off with how fire sign soulmate is thinking and feeling about them. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So fire sign, your soulmate is feeling as though the situation between you guys is kind of like an injustice. They feel like there's a lot of things off balance. And to be real with you, they're kind of disappointed and they're trying to leave their expectations behind. They are walking away from the connection because they do feel as though you've kind of left a lot of burdens on them and have kind of like put a lot of pressure onto them to take responsibility to fix the connection. However, they do think it's unfair. And even though they do hope for a brighter future between you guys, unfortunately, they do feel overwhelmed with the things that you guys do need to fix on an emotional level. So right now they are declining, they are retreating from the connection, and they are trying to attain some sort of self-mastery in order to regain their balance because they are overwhelmed currently and they are needing to take a break from the connection. Ultimately, what they do want from you is for you to approach them because they do feel overburdened to approach you. And they also wish for you guys to redeem the connection, to find a middle ground, to find a way to possibly rectify the connection in a way that's going to be civil, correct, and also fair. The main thing that your soulmate does want to tell you right now is that they feel as though you've been trying to take the upper hand in the situation, and they feel that as though that's not fair. So they wish for you to reflect in a way that is going to help you see what they wanted you to see. However, you didn't see or understand what they were saying. So in other words, they want you to understand their perspective even though you've been refusing to. So yeah, overall, I don't see your soulmate coming towards you. I do feel as though you're gonna have to go towards them. So the messages that the divine has for you, fire sign, in regards as to what you should do with your soulmate moving forward, I am seeing that the divine is wanting you to take that approach. As I was saying earlier, the divine is pushing you to go towards your soulmate because you are needed to take the initiative. And the reason why you're needing to take the initiative is because whatever happened between you and your soulmate, it was a lesson for you to learn. It was a lesson that triggered your ego. However, it was a lesson for you to know how to master yourself and know how to master your shadow side. So like everyone has a shadow. We have a body and then we have a shadow that we don't see, but typically that is the subconscious mind. That is our cognitive distortions. That is the side of ourselves that we don't notice. And then what I am seeing is that what got in the way between you guys is that you were holding on to spilled milk. You were holding on to things that didn't work out. You were holding on to the disappointments and the discontentment. And because you held on to it for so long, you created some sort of resistance or some sort of war in order to prove that you were right. Because the emotional disappointment was so strong that you kind of like battled with your soulmate in order to prove your point. However, that diminished the love. That ended up in you guys having some sort of disappointment or some sort of emotional discontentment that led to separation or emotional discontentment. So now what I'm seeing is that your lesson here is to change your perception about the past, and then instead of seeing the spilled milk as something that was a misfortune or something that was the other person's fault, your objective and your lesson here is to see how you played a role in the arguments, in the distortion, and how you can master yourself and your emotional body in order to co-create a new beginning, because the universe is interfering right here, wanting you to take the initiative to co-create something new with this person, because you are guided and destined to renew and rejuvenate a connection with this person because it is directly on your path. So if you wish to proceed with this person, definitely begin to do some shadow work and reflect on the possible grudges or the possible distortions that you're still holding on to that are resisting you from seeing the good possibilities. So yeah. And then the outcome between you and your soulmate for mid-March. I am seeing a lot of good possibilities between you guys. However, probable futures are always probable. So things won't change unless there is change. So meaning the divine is wanting you to change and take a different approach with your soulmate. So please do that. When it comes to the outcome, I am seeing both of you guys coming back together. I am seeing you taking the initiative. I am seeing both of you guys reconciling and overcoming the issues of the past. This is going to be a milestone for you guys, because I do see that there's been some time where you guys haven't communicated, whether it's been like 8 days or 8 weeks or even longer. I am seeing that there's been some duration with no communication. So you guys are both going to come back to each other, being able to reconcile and connect and finally meet eye to eye, and being able to really understand the misunderstandings or come to an agreement and compromise by being emotional rather than logical. So there is this sense of you guys being more emotional and using your guys' like love and emotion in order to navigate you guys through the heavy times and through the conflicts. So it is going to be very important that you guys do have productive conversations, but that you also go into the union with a lot of optimism, but also go in with the mindset of wanting to overcome the issues rather than wanting to win. Because the issue with you, fire sign, previously is that all you wanted to do was to win. So now they're saying to extinguish the ego and focus on love. And the moment you expand your heart chakra and expand your love, the ego and the mind don't have the capability of taking over. So instead, your actions are going to be basically directed, and basically your actions are going to be mainly emotionally driven, and they're going to be driven by your heart's true desire. So it's going to push you on a path that is meant for you, because it is a path that isn't ego based or isn't centralized in you wanting to have the upper hand. So there is going to be forgiveness. I am seeing compromise, and I am seeing you guys gradually getting to the place where communication is going to begin to kick up a notch. And I am seeing new adventures. I am seeing you guys having a lot of fun and potentially telling people that you guys are back together. So I am seeing good things happening in the month of March and mid-March as well. Okay, so then I got some angel oracle cards for you guys. So the first card that I got is ask for help from others. I definitely think that this is for both of you guys, but since this is a fire sign reading, excuse me, I do want to say that this is for you guys, fire sign. If we do have cross watchers, for the cross watchers for fire sign soulmate, I do suggest, if you guys are feeling stressed or depressed because of your situation with fire sign, definitely ask for help from your friends or your families in order to get yourself into balance emotionally. And then for fire sign, I think this message is mainly for you. You're needing to ask others for help in order for you to tame your ego, and in order for you to approach your soulmate in a way that is going to be very like proactive rather than reactive. Like, you want to make sure that you are getting the right advice from the right people, and you're getting constructive advice rather than destructive advice. So make sure that the help that you're asking from others is going to be help that is going to help you achieve success with your soulmate, rather than deterring the possible outcome with your soulmate. And then I got 2 romance angel cards. The first one says, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And this could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. So with that being said, fire sign, it's important that you give this relationship a chance, work on the partnership, do the inner work that you need to do in order to compromise with your soulmate in a civil and diplomatic manner. And also, this could be the one. So if you've been thinking, okay, should I be with this person? Should I not? This is your answer. This could be the one. You've already met the partner that you seek, though. So there is no reason for you to look around. There's just a need for you to look within to master yourself, in order so you can master the challenges between you and your soulmate, so you guys can have a wonderful outcome. So that's it. I hope that helped. I hope you guys resonated with the